will say life over here is a lot better. But we keep moving forward, whether we like it or not. Four more miles. Let's go. It is 8:13 in the morning today on Saturday, October 11th here in Newport Beach. And I just want to show you this picture that I took because I don't think you could tell how beautiful it was behind me, but I had a little takeaway after I saw it because I had no clue it was behind me. I saw people taking pictures and I turned around and I saw this. I don't know how much you're gonna be able to see this on the phone. Absolutely incredible sunrise behind me as I ran away from it. And a little takeaway that I'm still trying to make sense of was the fact that we generally know what's behind us, but we keep moving forward whether we like it or not. And kind of the name of life is the idea that the past doesn't really exist, and neither does the future. The only thing that exists is right now in this moment, and we have the power to create both that past and that future. And I think that's such a powerful thing. I just started thinking about that thought as I saw that beauty behind me. It's easy to stare into the past of our pasts, but it's a point of reference. It's a point of reflection. It's not a place of residence. And as we move forward through life, we can use what's behind us and the beauty that is behind us. Even if it's bad, it's beautiful, right? It helps us to propel our perspective on life forward and grow into the humans that we want to be. I think that's something really pertinent in my life right now, just through a lot of life changes, and as I reflect on just like all the good stuff, even 3 years ago when I was living here, that my life was completely different. I had a different significant other, I had a different, everything in my life was different. And it's something I kind of keep a little bit more private, but these kinds of things, they weigh on you, and you just have to use them to move forward. So I want to kind of take the opportunity of these vlogs to kind of give you just a mashup of kind of what my day is in like vlog format without any talking. So you just saw me go on a 12-mile run this morning as I prepare for Leadville 100 next year in August. just building the base. I think I just ran 12 miles at a 7:57 pace. Today was just run. Just don't pay attention to pace, heart rate zone, anything, just feel good. And that's what I did. But taking the opportunity on these vlogs to show you those little pieces without the audio maybe, and then go into some kind of long takeaway. Like, I don't have my podcast going right now, but I do have an opportunity to use my platform like YouTube here to have long conversations. And whatever it is I might say, I hope there is something that you take away. I think I was sitting down with Dawson, who edits all my videos and probably one of my better friends in life now. I was with him on the speed project, and just what a crazy way to connect. Like, he was the third person in line that I got recommended to. And it's been the best friendship ever. I think life has a funny way of happening like that. But we were talking the other day, and just as I get settled after the whole Nomad series, and now I'm in a place, I feel good. I'm gonna get into a routine living here in Newport Beach again. I really wanted to hone in on like YouTube strategy. Like, I used to do one vlog a week, one workout a week, one podcast a week. And I not only wanted to put that out there for you guys and tell me like, hey, what do you want? Is this what you want? Kind of vlog style, then dive into one long clip of just me talking. You know what you're signing up for every week? Do you want to see every little thing? I don't really want the videos to be 40 minutes long, but I have a way of talking for a long time. My traps are getting freaking sore just by holding this little mini camera up. I guess to wrap this whole idea with strategy up, we were talking about it, and I was just like, okay, I could sit down and like plan a topic every time I talk, or I let it naturally happen, which is organically what happens. And in that moment, I was talking about this idea with him, and I can't remember the exact train of thought, but it was something along the lines of just like, whoa, exactly what we are talking about right now in this moment is exactly what I want to talk about. You don't have to have it figured out. You don't have to have all of the answers. And most of the time, the answer is right in front of your face, whether we know it or not. Like, right in that moment, I was like, wait, what the hell, Nick? I'm literally having an epiphany, a revelation right now, saying like, hey, I'm thinking about like all these ideas, and we tend to just overthink it. And like, just to allude this to the YouTube, like I ask you guys all the time, what do you want from me? All this, and like, you wouldn't be here if I wouldn't have just like started posting, right? And of course, I want you guys to be involved, but in that moment, I was just like, wait, the freaking answer is right in front of my face. This is the answer. Just talk naturally about this moment, and here we are, just reflecting. I think that in and of itself is such a powerful idea. A lot of times we just overthink anything in relationships and life and fitness programs. Fitness as a whole, it seems so scary when realistically you just need to move for 30 minutes, feel good in your own skin, eat the right foods. You know what foods you should be eating, right? If you want to lose weight, get the freaking chips, get the freaking popcorn, get all the shit out of your cabinets. Set your environment up for success. And when you start doing those kinds of things and recognizing this awareness within yourself, you'll start to understand how much it starts to weigh on your discipline. Because, okay, maybe you keep the quote unquote shit in the cabinets, but then you're consciously thinking from a disciplinary muscle in your brain saying, hey, maybe I should leave that there. I shouldn't tap into those things because I know it's not going to make me feel good. And that awareness is just something so beautiful. I think when I first started to really recognize the awareness, it was between journaling and meditating every morning that really, really helped me. And just finding presence in moments like this, where I put my feet on the ground. And something about this place to me is just so special. There's so much money here, but that's not what it's about for me. There's this like luxury feel that elevates my life because I didn't have much growing up. And I say that there's times that we were doing okay, but I don't know. We can get into that another time. But there's the riches of my life are being able to walk outside in the sunlight, move my body, put my feet on the sand, and walk into this ocean like I'm about to do. And I just encourage you to find something in your day once per day that realigns you. And for me, it's getting in the ocean. I know that's a pretty nice thing to have, and I'm very grateful to have it. But it could just be taking a walk. It could just be sitting down and calling a friend. But one thing a day that really lights you up and recenters yourself. And I don't know, I kind of went on a TED Talk about a bunch of different stuff right there, but let me know what your main takeaway was from this kind of ramble, and in the comments, and I'll be happy to see what those deep thoughts are and respond to them in the comments. But I'm gonna jump in the ocean. I'm gonna go cook a little bit of breakfast. I'm gonna drive over to Irvine where my new gym is. It's a massive lifetime. And then I will end up taking you along with me for the ride, but probably not talking too much. We're gonna see how this format of videos goes. And then at the end of the day, I'll come in and recap, talk to all you beautiful human beings. Let's go. Yeah. So who is the guy you met on the boardwalk?
What's that? When are you leaving again?
Wednesday?
Maybe just ask them today. It's like during the day that one very well.
Well, I'm gonna have to.
But you should.
All right, now ladies,
Huh? Recording what? We live in a pretty sick ass place, by the way. So basically, I am the. It's not that far away, is it? I will say, life over here is a lot better. What do you mean? Oh, like getting into a routine. Feel it out. I'm jogging my memory right now because. Well, as you've seen throughout the day, 99% of my entire diet is basically Greek yogurt. I felt like half that video was just the camera chilling in that shelf as I prepared whatever I did. But I really just want to take this time to kind of tell you the fueling strategy. Obviously, you saw what today was like. It was just kind of a Saturday. I really didn't do any work today, which was really nice. Obviously did the run, got the workout in, kind of showed you around the new gym. That'll be kind of the digs, which the only hard part there is can't really film because it's lifetime. So I might just I might see if there's a private gym around that I can film content, because I really want to get back into fitness content, especially short form, just like posting workouts. Like, it's what I love to talk about too. So anyways, then obviously came home, had my meat mush. I think I showed you my meal earlier. So there was the 6 eggs, the kimchi for gut health. I had some protein yogurt and fruit. Then I went to work out, and then I had the meat mush with a pound of ground beef, some yogurt to make it sticky, plus an 18 grams of protein in serving right there. I had a sweet potato and avocado, sriracha, and honey in there. Also have a shit ton of honey in my life. It's good carbs, and as much as I run, you'll notice I didn't really have any rice or anything today, like any kind of carbs besides fruit, honey, and I guess what else did I have? Like asparagus, which is like barely any carbs. I just feel better that mentally. It takes me about 3 or 4 days to not feel great. And then that's when I'll introduce like 500 grams of carbs in a day. That's how I like to live, but that's not for everybody. But I do get to a point where I don't feel mentally great, low energy. I can feel my veins start to dilate. This has been 12 years of, 11 years of being in tune with my body and understanding what's happening, right? So I don't expect you to know. I guess that's why we kind of go through this stuff, and if it helps you, great. But not many carbs, and again, not great advice for you if you are especially starting to run. I would say get more carbs, because that is what our body burns through initially. My body is just so fat adapted with all the intermittent fasting I do, that I can kind of get away with it and understand. So if you have questions on that, let me know. But yeah, then I was out on the beach walking, probably got a little bit of a burn, but it'll turn to tan. I don't know. Actually, not really that burnt. Watched the World Championships of volleyball, something. I don't know. It was kind of cool. It was cool atmosphere, and right here in my backyard, basically. But just, feeling grateful. And had a friend actually stop by. He used to live in Nashville. Now he's in San Diego. Said what's up. And then just a slow night. I scheduled my YouTube video for tomorrow, which will be week 9, the finale of the Nomad series. And now I ate my chicken and my asparagus, a whole head of asparagus, by the way, and maybe went back for more chicken, which was 2 whole chicken breasts. And now I'm having protein yogurt, and I've probably had 400 grams of protein today, it feels like, but I would always say at least a gram per pound of body weight. So I'm going to eat this. It's 7:56, and probably be asleep by 9. And tomorrow's Sunday. I've got a 4 to 8 mile run, depending on how my body feels. My legs are absolutely smoked after that workout, which, by the way, I didn't really go through, but it was a beautiful workout. Q, let me know. Q, I was going to say Q the question here to say, hey, do you want me to do workout Wednesdays anymore? Let me know. I might test one this week, which would come out right after this video, but I'd film it before this was out. Anyways, let me know. If you haven't ever seen those, go back on my channel and see all the workout Wednesdays I used to do literally every Wednesday. But yeah, my legs are toast. Tomorrow I've got that 4 to 8 mile run, and then I've got a lift. I'm going to do back all before 10 a.m. I'm going to sauna at the gym, and then it's 10 a.m. Steelers. And nothing could make me happier on a Sunday. And then I got to film a bunch of content for some brands. And when I say I've got to, I mean I get to, because we get to do things in life, because life happens for us, not to us. So that's my challenge for you this week as you go into your week. Whenever you hear yourself say, I have to, change that to say, I get to. Even if you got to go to the grocery store, you get to go to the grocery store. Someone didn't wake up today. You get to do the things that are happening for you in your life. Take it for what you will. Have an awesome freaking day. I appreciate you watching. And don't forget to smile. I'll see you next week.